All right, what's going on, y'all? Good morning to everybody that's in here, and also to the people that's going to replay this show today. I start the show off at about 10 minutes of music. Then we're going to go ahead and get started. 10 minutes of music, then we're going to go ahead and get started. It's the last song. It's the last song, y'all. Okay, back. You probably take for where you are, you ain't missing that. You probably take for where you are, you ain't missing that. You don't have a phone, but you don't want to call on. Hey, friends, I believe in that. You probably take for where you are, you ain't missing that. You probably take for where you are, you ain't missing that. You don't have a phone, but you don't want to call on. Try to stay out of jail for my fans. Been like 9 years and I still on revenge. Nigga, what problem the matter? I love you, yeah. You would tell me you're not. Want you to know you the brother in charge. You jumped about the bush. I graduated school. I hope that I started in the youth. I just hope that I don't lose. I'm stuck between the hood and the booth. This is the last song. This is the last song. Holding on the drug money, and they kill Kobe Ross who played on the same team. That mean once upon a time we had the same dreams. See, no, I won't be dead for 3 years. I wonder why I be keeping it still. What they did around. I wonder why I be holding my chin. They don't talk. I'm not seeing you lately. I can feel the heartbreak, I'm running out of love. Every time you come around, I fade up. I nigga that I miss, life is a bitch, but I ain't know that she was this sharp. All right, y'all. That is it for the music today. Wow, this is a crazy world. That is it for the music today. Good morning to every single body that's in here. Welcome back to another daily Facts and Stats show, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern time until. It is a blessing as always. It is a blessing as always. As you see floating on the bottom of the screen, welcome to the best show in the world. If you are in here, need you all to do me a couple of solids. First and foremost, do not forget to like the video as you come in. That helps the algorithm out for somebody that's randomly surfing on YouTube to just come across Fact and Stats and eventually want to be a part of and or talk inside of Fact and Stats. Make sure you all comment throughout the show. I read every single comment for the most part. Slide, to answer your question, no, by the way, I just checked and don't really see none on my site, really, that I can get, to be honest. Done, brother. Each man said, brother. That's a funny way to spell it. Thank you, Christian Blake. Josh, good morning, brother. Make sure you all comment throughout the show. Also, if you can share this with one person, I would greatly appreciate it. If you can share with one person, I will greatly appreciate that, whether it's significant other, whether there's a family member, whether it's a group of people such as a Twitter group chat or an iPhone group chat or whatever the case can be. Hey, Fact and Stats is now live. We talk sports or they talk sports on a day-to-day basis, etc. Also, more subscribers than yesterday, so that's a plus. You now at 881 subscribers, 19 away from 900. That is a short-term goal. Obviously, another goal is to get to 1,000. So if you are in here, you are not subscribed to the platform, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will greatly appreciate that. Again, if you are in here, you are not subscribed to the platform, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll greatly appreciate that. I have another goal that I have yet to obtain. If you are not a member, speaking of that, becoming a member, if you are not a member, I would love for you all to become a member. I'm at 47 out of 50 members. I need 3 more people to become a member. I'm at 47 out of 50 members. I need 3 more people to become a member. What is becoming a member? Your name will turn green in the chat. You will have the logo next to your name. You have different customized perks. You also have different customized emotes that you can send in the chat as well. And it pretty much just extending your support for the platform and what I do on a day-to-day basis. Again, I'm looking for 3 more people to become members, hopefully this week. Also, members and subscribers on Playback, we're getting $50 worth of lunch this Friday. Members and subscribers on YouTube and Playback are getting $50. One person, $50 worth of lunch. Chan just gifted a membership. Shout out to Chan, man. I'm over here about to do my soundboard. I can't even. Shout out to Chan. That is now 48 out of 50. He just gifted a membership. That's real. Man down. Welcome. Shout out to Chan. I don't even know if Man down is in here right now, but he being here. That's real. 2 more people to become members this week to get 50 members in total. That'll be a big milestone for me. That'll be a super duper blessing for me. So if you are not a member, whenever you feel comfortable, hopefully it's one day this week, to become a member, the link is in the description on this video. To become a member, the link is in the description on this video. Also, at any time, you can send super chats and super stickers throughout the show. Whatever the amount is, I'll be grateful. Whether you send a question with it or whether you just send it and say, hey, shout out to you, Ed, for all you do. Whether it's $5, $10, $15, I'll be super duper greatly appreciated. Like I said, all extended support is appreciated. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is at @FactAndStats_. The Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok is at @FactAndStats_. I have someone that's willing to assist when it comes to getting clips of that nature to be posted from the show, to be posted to TikTok, to be posted to Instagram, to be posted to Twitter. I think that is the biggest department where I'm slacking in. And I have somebody that's willing to assist with that for the foreseeable future. If anybody else is willing to as well, please reach out to me. If anybody else wants to assist to the platform and is just getting clips, please let me know. The job will be easy. It'll be a notes. It'll be a timestamp section. All you gotta do is go back to the timestamps or whatever the case may be and clip, etc. Boom. So if anybody's interested, please reach out to me. If you have my number, text. If you want to DM me on social media, DM me on social media. And I am looking for somebody that's willing to join. It'll be a team eventually. Also, tonight's the night. Playback is so important. Tonight's the night, man. Like, it's some smoke, but it's like it's the mini night, but it ain't really there. But it's like a mini night. You know what I'm saying? We get to see Luka play against the Dallas Mavericks again. I wish Anthony Davis was returning to LA to play against the Lakers, but obviously he's out. But either way, Luka against the Mavericks tonight. And I got a question. There's 20 people in here right now. But I got a question for y'all 20 folks. Are we taking Luka's over or under today? The line is 31.5. What we doing? 31.5. You know, a lot of emotions is going to be there. Somebody subscribed this morning. That's a blessing. 882 subscribers. Thank you. Are we taking the over or the under? What we doing, Chan? I'm straight bad. I'm talking about 100 or 200 or something. 100 or 200 is straight. Luka over. I'm feeling 200. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm feeling 200. Slight under. Over. Who is this to? Establish this to the chat. You doing a giveaway to the chat? Or are you telling me to do that? Over. Okay. Now, if I lose $200 today because of y'all, nobody getting lunch on Friday. If I lose $200 on today, nobody getting lunch on Friday. So y'all sure over because I'm betting $200 on this. I'm not betting. I'm betting 200 flat over. If I lose this bet, y'all not getting no lunch on Friday. No lunch. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bet 200 flat. I think I'm gonna go with the over. I think I'm gonna bet 200 flat over 31.5. I think it's 31.5 right now. This is about to get real. 10 p.m. Eastern time. Speaking of playback, that's where we at with it. Playback.tv/facts and stats. Again, playback.tv/facts and stats. Ari was good, by the way. Lawrence was good. It is a room you can join. Where we watch live NBA games at every single night, where we typically move the show to as well. Long as it fits the duration of the show. I like the show to be somewhere between 3 to 5 hours for the most part. Even sometimes 2 is acceptable. Not really, because a lot of people don't really like 2. Nah, 3 to 5 hours for the most part, and that allows me to then attend to the other things that I have to attend to, whether it's facts and stats related or gaming related. I think the Lakers beat y'all on this. It's gonna be a good game. Don't get me wrong, but I think the Lakers beat y'all. Yeah, I think the Lakers. I think Luka cooks up tonight. Luka's gonna get to the foul line. Luka's gonna hit threes. Luka's gonna get buckets tonight. Like it's gonna be a show. And the Lakers are home, and he's coming off that big game that he just had in Denver, and he didn't cook up in LA yet. And you can have your first big game in LA against your former team. I mean, I don't make the stories up. It's right there in our face. I'm taking over. I hope y'all do too. I'm taking over. So yeah, man. Let me repeat that. He did not have a big game in LA yet in front of the home crowd, and he just came off of a big game against Denver. And you can have your first big game in front of the home crowd against your former team. You can't make that shit up. I'm betting Luka over today. I'm betting his over. So playback.tv/fact and stats. If y'all want to get into it, y'all want to yell. You maybe hear a guy named Tween Hezzy. Shout out to Tween Hezzy. You maybe hear a guy named Goods. Shout out to Goods. You maybe hear a guy named BJ or a Galaxy or a Heaven Sent. You maybe even hear 1110, etc. Shout out to them folks for being on the stage. As you see here, live watch parties every night. We have 1,677 members, and I need to push this a little harder to get to 1,700 members. But either way, it'll look like this. I already scheduled the Celtics and Raptors game. And the last game that'll be scheduled is the Mavericks versus the Lakers. Mavericks versus the Lakers. I'm super duper excited. It's on TNT, so being a VIP will matter for those that want to watch on our screen. If you're not a subscriber and or member, you shouldn't even waste your time. Like, no funny. All right, that's how I'm carrying it now. No, I'm not begging. I got money, I get money. I'm not asking nobody to be subscribers. I ask nobody to be members. But if you are not a subscriber, and I did this yesterday, and Byron echoed it. Like, if you are not a subscriber or a member, I'm not going out my way to be searching who's in here at the time. Who can I swap it from? I'm not doing that. Most of the people that got VIP already, they enter every day anyway. Most of the people that got VIPs, they enter every day. Literally every single day, every single night. Yeah, literally. Everybody that has it enter every day, every night. Andrew, what's good? Yeah, the line is 9.5 when I checked as well. Now, I think it's gonna be a good game overall, but I think Luka has a big game. I feel like he's gonna fall. I feel like he get like 29-30 or something like that though. But yeah, I don't know. I got a debate on that over. To be honest. I might gotta lower it and do like 25, 6 and 6 or something like that. Or Luka 25, Brown. Yeah, I'm gonna do something. Yeah, I'm gonna do something for this game. So I'm probably gonna have a straight bet, and then I'm gonna make a parlay. He said no negative thought. So yeah, man, members. If you are a member on YouTube, if you are a member on YouTube, you are a subscriber on Playback, y'all get VIP. No funny. Y'all get VIP. Again, I'm just also $50 from courtesy of me, Jordan Woods, and BJ to one person. I'll be sending one person $50 this Friday. And Justin Crumble, it's messing me up because today really feel like a Wednesday, Mo. I ain't gonna lie, it's throwing me off. It's really throwing me off. Today really feel like a Wednesday. It's really throwing me off. All right, let me see where some of my college basketball folks is at before we get to the show. I mean, as we about to get to started with the show today. His points, rebounds, and assists, probably the safer bet. I think I like that. I gotta check that. Where's some of my college basketball folks? Let me hit Tez, Jordan Woods, Dame probably at work. I think that's BJ just popped up. So yeah, playback.tv/fact and stats, 10 p.m. Y'all be watching Luka versus the Lakers. And I think he goes back to Dallas in like April. I forgot the date, April 9th, something like that. We'll see, whatever. Website completely sold out. I am working behind the scenes to work on a new design. I actually just ordered some more shirts as well for when I do get that new design. So spring, summertime is coming, man. We get 60 degrees today in the DMV. That is big. We get 60 degrees today in the DMV. The weather is slowly but surely starting to break. Also, daylight saving time is about to end, or whatever it is. Whatever it is when it starts to get dark later. Dark later, yeah. So I think it's ending. Yeah, I think it's ending. Yeah, my bad. A little burnt moment. See, it's 60 in Cincy. The weather is starting to break, yeah. So that's a blessing. I bring summertime in the DMV. Don't nothing get better than that, in my opinion. Unless you in like Atlanta or Houston or something like that. After that, the DMV is the next place to be. Like that's where you want to be in the summertime / spring. Website, new apparel is coming on the way. New design is coming on the way. So it'll be shirts and shorts. No new hoodies or anything like that. Shirts and shorts. Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. For all my gambling folks, feel free to join the Fact and Stats Gambling Discord. The link should be on this page. If it's not, you can reach out to me via social media and or phone number. Say, hey, I'm about to hey, I want to hey, I'm about to what's the name? Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Hey, I'm about to I want to join the gambling Discord. That's what you gotta do. Hey, I want to join the gambling Discord. That's literally all you gotta do. Who sold your parlay, folks? Somebody on my TikTok. Real nigga season is coming. What the hell is that? What is that Miles sent in the chat? What is that? Real nigga season is coming. That looks like an emoji. What is that?
Is
that a zodiac sign?
Aries, I think.
That's a zodiac sign?
I think that's Aries, bro.
I don't know shit about that shit. That nigga's an Aries. I don't know no nigga that's an Aries. I only know women that's an Aries. Like, nigga, no real niggas are Aries. Like, what are you talking about?
Bro, what's wrong with this nigga, bro?
No real niggas are Aries, nigga. What the hell are you talking about, Bob? Yeah, man, enjoy the fact that that's Gambling Discord. We're gonna start the show off with a warm-up question. Before we get there, we get to who sold your parlay. Reminder. Big shout out to Chan. He gifted a membership today, man down. You are now a member for at least a month. Shout out to Chan. I am trying to get to 50 members. If you are not a member, y'all, feel free to become a member. The Discord link, the link to become a member is in the description on this video. I'm at 48 out of 50. I need 2 more people to become a member this week for me to hit my goal. And I greatly appreciate that for the ones that want to extend their support for the platform and towards myself. Now we're gonna go ahead and get started with the Who Sold Your Parlay pretty quick. BJ, you got sold last night or anything? I ain't really bet on nothing from a Michigan money line. Somebody's gonna be a Michigan money line. Or anybody?
Yeah, Jokic. That's why you always gotta come to play back. Haven't asked me for a straight bet. I gave Haven't 5 straight bets. Actually, I gave her 6. 5 out of 6 hit yesterday. Clucking, and the nigga who fucking sold Isaiah Collier, he didn't get 9 assists. But that's okay. I live bet Jokic to get 18 points. He didn't score in the fourth quarter.
Jokic, the Nuggets played yesterday?
Bro, yes. They played the Pacers yesterday. That was money line, super sweet. Jamal Murray, 3 Tracy's, 5 Tracy's, easy. But bro, fourth quarter started. They had Jokic to get 3 points. This nigga scored 2 points in the fourth. He had 16 going into the fourth. Line was 18.5. And of course, he finishes with fucking 18. Fucking great.
Hey, that's insane.
Yeah. Everything else, pretty much it. Shout out Kevin Huter, Josh Giddey, LaMelo Ball.
Gang, I'm the realest nigga you know.
Easy shit like that. Duke to the moon tonight. Easy play I could give you. Duke to the moon. Rui threes, and Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie the cook. Yeah, Kyrie won't get some buckets tonight.
I like Max Christie too, but and the Mavs to win.
Oh, Lakers Mavs too hot.
Yeah, Lakers too hot. Lakers too hot right now. Mavs gonna win.
Okay. Anybody else got sold in the chat? Are we good?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Anybody got sold in the chat? I'll be good. Nothing. I want y'all to get sold. By the way, I'm just curious.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. It's such a trend because niggas don't do their job. Example: Kevin Durant can't. Sometimes Kevin Durant can't even score 20 points. Like, come on, bro. That's the bare minimum.
Shout out to Chan. Chan smacked last night too. I woke up and saw Chan hit. Chan only won that gamble still. Everybody gave up. But it's crazy because 2 months ago, niggas was saying I need this, I need that. Niggas was talking about the parlays all the time throughout the games. Niggas wasn't even watching the game.
Bro, you gotta
Now
because
niggas,
you gotta
now
think
niggas
about it
gave
though,
up.
right?
Niggas gave up now.
You gotta think about it though, bro. Because at the time, you get a couple greens, life going good. Then you start seeing them there, you know what I mean? You start seeing them red lights, like, and you like, man, I can't do this shit no more. And I wouldn't want to bet on that product anyway. That NBA product sucks. So if you don't, you know what I mean, if you're not really a gambler, leave that shit alone. Unless you're feeling lucky, leave that shit alone. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
Unless
I
it's
feel
let's just look like a good slate like Sunday. Sunday was pretty good. Sunday was a good slate, nice games. But shit like yesterday, I mean, keep that shit like 2, 3 legs, couple straight bets. That's about it. Shit
yeah.
sucks. Football is over too.
Oh yeah. That matters. Um, the warm up question to get the show started today. Dame, thanks for pulling up, man. Miles, thanks for pulling up. Miles, let me see if you got something on it. And you can talk about both sports as far as basketball and football. What are one thing or some things you would change about, college sports? I'll just put it like that. Again, you can answer both questions. You can answer for both. You can answer for both sports. My goodness.
Are you who you
I said Miles,
pretty?
but I don't think he active, so you
Oh,
good
okay.
for
I
it.
was like, who you say go first? I ain't know.
You good. I don't think he here.
All right.
Hello? Dame? What the hell?
I'm not tripping.
I got a
Am I
phone
tripping?
call, bro.
Oh,
I
I'm
got
like,
a
am I
phone call,
tripping?
bro. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? I was over here telling him to hold on real quick. But yeah. So for college football, I would say I understand like transferring. I don't like the shit.
What's
The
good, heaven,
Denny.
sir?
What's his name? The Pavia, the quarterback for Vanderbilt shit. I mean, I understand there's different paths and shit to go from JUCO and shit like that to college. But I don't know. I just feel like after a certain extent, all these extra years of eligibility is kind of like making shit weird for the sport in general. And I'm not saying I have no big ass issue with it. I just think um, there's been plenty of people who have come through before and went the JUCO route and made like and been successful doing it in less years. Now you're coming in year 6, year 7 of eligibility because you now can basically if your JUCO years don't count towards your years of D1 eligibility anymore. So you could like let's say you go to damn
Oh, for real?
JUCO for 2 years or
When
three
did they
years
change that?
this past year going into this year.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah,
Okay.
they just changed that shit. So um that's a rule that I'm kind of like, oh, these niggas might be in college for hella years now in foot. I mean, I think it's football and basketball, maybe, but I know for sure it's football because
Is JUCO sports still only 2 years though, or you can still play? You can be JUCO 3 years, 4 years.
I think it's only two. Somebody
It's
had
Okay.
still it's still only two.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like a weird rule. I mean, it's cool though, I guess, but like a nigga being in college for 6 years versus an 18, 17 year old kind of like, I don't know, I don't fuck with that shit. Like that nigga in the injury eligibility shit or the extra year shit, that shit weird too. I mean, after a certain extent, like okay, like do it one time, okay. Do it twice, all right, maybe. But nigga, some of these niggas was doing that shit like 3, 4 times. Like, bruh, like, this shit is ridiculous. But that's just the main thing that I would say for football. And another thing would just be cleaning up the NIL and the transferring and things like that. Cause people forcing their way to get renewed NIL deals and renewed contracts is just like I understand your worth as a player and like the colleges are making money off of you and stuff like that. But like I've seen multiple players this season in football. I don't know if it's happened in basketball, but they literally said that they aren't going to be playing and they're going to enter the transfer portal during the fucking season. Because they didn't like for the next year they didn't get the contract details and shit like that or agreement and shit that they wanted, and I feel like that's just ruining the sport in general. Like I understand paying players, I'm all for paying players, but at the end of the day, bro, like it's definitely changing from the sport that I grew up loving and watching. And I know players have been getting paid for years, and they were just doing it behind, under, behind closed doors and under the table and shit like that. But I just feel like the way that the path that it's going, if it keeps going in this direction, bro, the sport might be fucked in a few years. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Yeah.
It's a good start. You touched on both sports. Jordan was welcome, and to everybody, anybody else. I'm sorry, not everybody else. Anybody else, feel free to come to the stage, and also you can type your responses in the chat. You don't got to touch on football and basketball, but you can. So what's one thing you'll change about college sports? So sports is just college basketball, college football. We don't have to circle it to baseball, et cetera, et cetera. We just talking about college basketball and college football. What is one thing you would change about those two sports, if anything, or some things you would change? Miles, you got anything, Brody?
Yeah, give me a second. I got you.
All right. BJ, you got anything?
To change for what? Football.
And or basketball?
I don't like that overtime rule, but it ain't that big of a deal. Basketball 1-and-1s. Shit ass. Leave that shit for anything freaking before college.
Like
That's
high
it.
school, like high
Like
school.
1-and-1, like bro, college is supposed to be preparing you for pros. It's not no 1-and-1s. Not 1-and-1s in that shit. So it's like, what's the point of 1-and-1s being in college? That's about it.
Wait, you said hold on? I just came back. You don't like the 1-and-1 rule in college basketball?
No.
No, I get it, bro. I mean, I think that shit weird too. But that was just a funny thing that you picked out of all things. That's funny as fuck.
Like I mean, I don't think like rules is. I don't think basketball. Let me say this: college basketball rules are that bad. Now, I don't think college rules are that bad. Now, pro rules, that's something totally different. But college rules, college rules not that bad. Outside of the refs, but like other niggas won't say that, so I ain't even gonna
I
say
mean,
that.
if we talk about like in the game rules and shit like that, if you like the 1 foot rule in college or no?
What's the 1 foot rule?
Like 1 foot down.
For a
Yeah,
catch.
yeah.
You know what's crazy? Because my answer is just breed. It's only for basketball for me. I just want, and it can actually go to what you're saying. I think that they should allow continuation in college basketball. Like they don't allow the continuation for like it's like they don't really count that bucket too often, in my opinion. Versus the pros, you would get continuation even if you do another step through or whatever after you get fouled. So that's one thing I changed about college sports. Make the call as far as continuation like the NBA, and that order sort of kind of can go with the catch too, in my opinion. Yeah, I'll probably change that too, bro. That 1 foot shit, nah, I'm not a nah. Get both feet in the ground, because when you get to the next level, you got to get both feet in the ground regardless too. So just instill that now, and you can leave that 1 foot in high school if it's a thing or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that's probably one thing I'll change too for as far as college football.
Yeah, that's what I was asking because some people. I mean, I guess it makes it more entertaining for sure. Just seeing like some crazy catches like that. That one. Who did it? Marvin Harrison did that catch with Ohio State. I think the last year before he went, where he had like 1 foot in and he almost like broke his damn. I don't think he was finna break his leg, but it was a crazy catch. I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember. But it's just been a whole bunch of crazy catches because of the 1 foot rule in college. So I guess I get it from an entertainment purposes, but that shit isn't preparing them for college. I mean NFL. Sorry.
Now you good.
Uh,
TJ said something. Chan said one thing for man is to make it to quarters, get rid of halves. I think I can get with that. TJ said get rid of the NIL. This is interesting. I mean, get rid of the whole entire NIL.
all NIL crazy, bro.
NIL is. I'm with Dame. NIL is going to mess the sport up. It's coming. It's going to mess up the sport for sure.
Oh, it is.
But getting rid of NIL is crazy. Like I don't know. I don't know, TJ. I see why you said that, but my goodness. Jordan Woods, what you got for us, bro? You can touch on both sports if you got anything.
Fuck that. Getting rid of halves for college basketball. Absolutely not. Keep the halves. Keep the halves. Some got to be nostalgic. Fuck that arrow though. Fuck that possession arrow. Cool on that.
I like that. I
I
ain't gonna lie,
don't
that's
like
a good one.
that, bro.
That's a
I
good one. I
don't
like
like
that one. I
that.
like that one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I like
that
that one.
gotta go, bro. That's a
I'm
good
cool
one,
on that.
bro.
I
I'm
like that
cool
one.
on that.
Damn,
See
that's a
that
good
shit,
one.
cause it's like, bro, you can end up think about
That
it,
shit's so cheese.
It's so
bro.
gimmicky.
Wait, what was that?
The possession
Possession
arrow.
arrow.
Oh, bro, I think that shit is stupid. Because how do they determine who gets possession again?
It
Like, what is it based
just I
on?
can't
But
remember
it
if
just
it's the home.
they take turns basically.
Yeah, I can't remember who
Yeah.
it starts
So
on
if
Bro,
though.
so
If
that
if
it's
you
shit's
get this call this
stupid.
time, you gonna get it next time. You get it
yeah, I
Yeah,
next
can't remember
time,
if it
they
starts
get
on
it
the
back.
home or the away team. I can't remember,
Yeah.
but
Bro, but that
yeah. I
See,
shit
don't
and
is
it's
know.
so
like it's
dumb.
so dirty. It's 8 seconds left. NCAA championship. We get a tie up. The loser team get the possession arrow
Bro.
when we
That's a
clearly got
good
the
one,
ball.
bro. That is a
bruh,
good
Oh
one, bro.
man,
That's a good one. That's a
nah,
good
That's
that
a
one.
is a
fire
good
one,
one.
bro.
That
I ain't
shit
gonna
is
lie. That's a good one.
terrible.
that
That's a
shit
good
is
one.
ass, bruh.
Like, why is there no jump ball? Like, what
I
the fuck
don't
is
know.
that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
a
how
Yeah,
they
that's
see,
came up with
instead
that
of a
shit.
jump ball, you get a possession arrow. Like that's stuff.
That shit is
That's a
yeah.
good one.
also it starts on whoever don't get the jump ball.
Football. I mean, they ain't really said mine for football. Football, I don't really ain't really much to be honest. They probably should rein in the NIL. Well, they should make sure like I get the vibe that the NIL is fake. Where it's like, yeah, you signing for with this brand to do this, but are they really doing all the shit that they signing for to get the money? Like, I don't know. It just seems like there needs to be better audited. Because I'm cool if a guy goes to a school for X amount of money to do this or that, the brands, I'm cool with that. But it just don't seem like they're actually doing the shit. Seem like they're just signing for like regular ass contracts and just slap a brand name on it and there you go. So just audit that closely, making sure that they're actually fulfilling the requirements of the deal that they're signing and making sure that that deal is there's got to be some kind of requirement. They got to do something to get the money, bro. Like, I don't like just signing with a brand and
Okay.
not having to do shit.
But
But
yeah, I ain't seen really many of those people or players doing the things that they sign. Like, I seen Nico in a commercial. I seen Milrow in a commercial. Uh, I haven't seen a whole bunch of players like
and
actually
maybe they
doing
are
shit.
because it's local, so maybe that's why we don't see it as much. But
Yeah.
I just don't get
What's
the vibe
that?
that they're really doing that shit.
Most of that shit be local, Jordan. It be like in a city or a state that they train in.
But even here, I don't be seeing a lot of that shit. I see some things here or there, but it's like, damn, you just signed for 5 million. You did 2 commercials. Okay, salute.
Yeah, unless it's like bigger players, they do like national commercials, but the local
Yeah,
shit, it really be just local shit for me.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
my change to it to I'll do uh it ain't nothing like the change to the game, but it's like the use a similar playoff, like a similar maybe it's probably like an idea, just like how there's the NIT and college basketball. Maybe have something similar for that for college football. Man, shit could be. I guess niggas that don't make the teams that don't make the playoffs, man, they could do some shit. But I guess that'll be vying for second place for real.
Yeah.
But the idea will probably be cool. But other than that, just make sure with the whole NIL shit, bro. I know it's per school basis when it come to money. But I mean, that shit gotta get figured out some type of way, bro. Like you can't just be even though most of these bigger schools can't prevent their rich alumni from donating the shit. But like when it came to I want to say Michigan getting I think it was Bryce Underwood.
Mhm.
The only reason he going to Michigan is because they dropped off the bag on dude. Like that, I want to say the story was there was a alumni a person that went there I was like watching Bryce or whatever and told her rich ass husband I want him to go to Michigan and he went to the school, dropped off the bag, and nigga committed. Just try a way to figure that out with football and basketball. I mean, because ain't no wrong like Jordan said, ain't no wrong with people going to certain teams and certain schools for the money, but I mean, it gotta. It depends on if they go for that 1 year to get that money and they transfer. So I gotta see if Bright stay where he at And the same thing with the AJ the Banster kid that went to BYU.
BYU, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if he actually stays at BYU for. I mean, he gonna probably gonna be in college for a year anyway. But
Yeah.
try to see or if they can add the shit, the one and done ruling, one like limit that shit in college to certain at certain players, not certain players, to where they can go out in a year. Cause I mean some of these college football players do be ready for the NFL come their sophomore year, come their junior year, either their talent they don't play as good, they get hurt, and they draft stock get hurt to the point where the season prior they was a top 10 pick. Now the next season they fell off in late first round type shit. So it
The
ain't
only
much.
thing
It ain't much out of change when it comes to
The only thing
either
when it
sport.
comes to that with the NFL, like I get in the NBA, it's a little bit easier because like it's a less contact sport, bruh. But like your body's still developing, bro. When you like that young though, like Ryan Williams, for example, yeah, that nigga cold as fuck, Jeremiah Smith. But I just feel like if they let's say they changed it to like 2 years or something like that, I don't know if they would be able to just go out there and compete with them grown ass men like that,
Jeremiah
bro.
Smith would.
I mean,
Ryan Williams
Jeremiah
would.
Smith a big
Jeremiah
ass
Smith most
nigga.
definitely would. He's a big ass young nigga. He
Yeah,
definitely
that
would.
is a big ass nigga, bro. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like since their bodies are still developing, they might get fucked up easier. But I did want to piggyback off something you said though, because I know how you said the NIT, and you wanted to like different forms and brackets and stuff like that for college football. But I know we were talking about it during the college football season, but I definitely would like a format similar to the NFL, where the seed shuffle after each round. I feel like that would be great. So like let's say, uh, for example, the Oregon shit that happened this year. I understand that to win a natty, you're supposed to beat the best competition regardless, so you can win a natty. But I feel like as the one seed in this who has a bye, you should face the worst team available just to reward the season that you had. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they got a bad luck of the draw, even though Ohio State won it all anyway. I feel like they should have played the worst team available since they had the best record throughout the regular season. I feel like that's only fair, because like in any other sport, the one seed plays the worst team available in the playoffs, except for in college football.
Okay, I like that. Miles said something good too. Personally, Ted, also welcome to the stage, gang. We just had a little quick warm up question. What's one thing? What's one thing? Excuse me, y'all. My bad.
Bless.
Appreciate that, gang. What's one thing you would change about college sports, whether it's college football and or college basketball? You had Jordan Woods say kill the possession arrow for basketball. You BJ said kill the one on ones. What I said, a lot of players to play through contact as far as continuation fouls. So count the and one buckets. Sup Chan, make a quarter instead of halves. Anush, I completely disagree with your one. As a kid, I didn't like it, but as I'm older now, I don't have a problem with it at all. For saying change it to 6 personal fouls instead of five, no, I'm not with that. If they play 40-minute basketball game, 40 minutes worth of basketball, I think 5 fouls is reasonable. Yeah, I think that's okay.
I like I do the continuation too. I like that
Yeah,
one.
okay.
The biggest, pretty much y'all pretty much said a lot of stuff, but the biggest probably I think I heard seeing some people in the chat when I was trying to follow the topic. Somebody said get rid of NIL. I wouldn't get rid of NIL. I think we at the point where these athletes deserve to get paid in college. I think we're in that era. So I want to get rid of it. I definitely put a limit on it though. Like I think the AJ DeBansa, what is it, 8 million, right? Now I
I
think
thought it was. I thought it was somewhere in that ballpark. I thought it was 7. Somewhere in that ballpark though.
yeah. I think that's crazy, bro. Like that's just the highest bidder one. You get what I'm saying? Like and I don't
Yeah.
think it really should be like that. Like just because a nigga somebody threw the most. You ain't even like other teams did get a chance to match it, but you just going up and up and up every what I'm saying, trying to just match everybody else who threw a bid in as well. So I think that's crazy. Uh the basketball, yeah, I like the continuation, the limit the NIL, not really take it away.
Anthony in the chat said change the targeting rule.
Bro, yes, please.
Yeah, I like that too.
Please, they gotta
What
change the targeting
what's
rules,
the
bro.
what's the full targeting rule?
I think
Man,
it's kind of hard to explain, bro, because you can look at something you think is targeting and it not be targeting, and you look at something
Mhm.
that's clear as day targeting, and they don't call this shit at all. So
you want to know
who
what
knows?
I think would fix the targeting rule though? I feel like if you could reverse a targeting call after like I don't know, um, further review or like because you know when you get ejected for a targeting call, don't you gotta miss the next game too or some shit or a part of the next game
It
too?
depends on what part of the game you got ejected. If you got
Yeah, I
ejected
feel
like
like
the third or fourth quarter, you
That's
got missed the first
crazy.
quarter
yeah,
of
I feel like that
the next
shit's
game.
stupid.
For real? That's
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah, I feel
If
like
you
that
get
Yeah.
shit's
kicked out the
stupid.
game in the second half, you got to miss the first quarter basically of the next game.
Or maybe even the
Hey,
first
so
half.
look, cause
It's the first half.
Dang,
I wanna say this was I think 2020.
that's the
I
stupidest shit I've
think
ever heard.
we was playing Clemson in that Sugar Bowl, and I think one they best linebacker got ejected in the third or fourth quarter in the game prior, and he couldn't play. I think he couldn't play in the first half or some
Why I think I remember it.
however
Why
that
I
shit
think I
went, bro.
remember that. I think I remember that.
I think that's what happened. Or I might be thinking about it in reverse. That in our game, and if they would have won, they couldn't have moved on. But no, that shit's stupid, bro.
That's crazy.
Imagine. Even though it's not the 14 playoff no more, but imagine you in the 14 playoff. One of your best defenders get ejected in the third, and now the nigga can't play in the first half of the natty because of that stupid ass rule.
Hmm. Damn. Okay, that's a good
But
one.
I say for college football though, the whatever it's really what everybody been talking about. Do the seedings.
Yeah,
The instead of the niggas who won the conference, just do the first four, the top four teams, and go for it from there. I
yeah,
think that I think the Boise's and all the Arizona States, I think everybody kind of fucked that up for a look, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
that's I changed that. But other than that, I actually like the 12. What was it 12 teams, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I actually like the 12 teams, bro.
Me too.
I think the format was just bullshit, but I wouldn't really change too much about college football for
Yeah.
real.
I think that G5 spot should still be there, bro. I think it's only fair for. I think like they even though some of those schools there is no legit shot they ever win a national championship, bro. I feel like they should still be able to play for it and not be able to play for no bullshit ass bowl game and just win their conference every year and not even have a chance to even go to the playoffs. Because
What does G5 mean?
it's
the group of
yeah, it's
five.
the
Oh, okay,
conferences that are not the power four, pretty much.
Yeah, the group
okay,
of five. But like,
okay.
Nah,
I just feel like it's like they deserve a chance to be in it, even though they might not win it. Regardless of ratings and how bullshit of a game it's gonna be, whatever. Some of the like the higher rated group of five schools can beat power four schools, not the like the top of the top of the line ones, but like the old misses and the old misses of the world, they can lose to a group of five school, and that'll make some good entertainment. One, it'd be some good football too. But I just
Mhm.
feel like deserve at least one spot. They ain't gotta get ahead two. At least one spot, bro. Gotta be for that group of five team.
yeah, I feel like the group of five gonna have more teams fighting for it now as well, since they trying to kind of like revive the Pac-12 because you know they moving more schools, and I don't think that's next year though. Is it? They moving these schools in the Pac-12, but they trying to revive the Pac-12, so they might that might make it a little bit harder for like Boise to get in and shit like that. I'm not saying Boise wouldn't get in again because they you know they play who they play, but like it's gonna be more teams fighting for that G5 spot now.
Okay.
That shit help out with NIL too, bro. These group of five schools go to the playoff, they get that money and they can get better players. So
And beat too many teams, bro. Too many unnecessary teams win. Make it.
fuck it.
I mean, I like the 12 team though. I like the 12
Me
team
too.
12
format.
team
Yeah, I'm
shit
with
cool.
Ted. I like the 12. Keep it 12, but just
I
all that
enjoyed
shit.
the
Dang,
12
and
though,
then
bro.
Ain't
I
lying,
enjoyed that.
yeah.
Bro,
yeah,
12 was
but see,
cool.
but
With the
bro,
home playoff game and
and
everything. That
you
shit was cool.
know half of that shit is lopsided, bro.
But
nah, but
that's
he's
because
saying,
the seating was fucked up.
Bro,
yeah.
it doesn't matter who made it. Shit is fucked up.
I
None of them
mean, just
bottom tier teams are not no, they're not bumping no top tier team.
I mean,
BJ,
that's in any
just
But
sport,
they
though.
imagine
didn't. But
if
they
they
didn't
but
pick
all
but
get
Arizona
swept
now
State
the
from
but
the
first round
but
Texas.
playoff
but it's
game.
at a point. It's at a point now, gang. You gotta like we get that part. The bottom teams ain't beating the Georgias. You know what I'm saying? We get that part. But at the same time, you still have to reward these teams for their seasons, bro. Like you can't. They last games should not just be their last games. Niggas that go 11-1 should not be going to no fucking
Example, bro.
Mexican bowl. No
No
Mexican bowl.
team,
No do like you gotta. You gotta reward these teams, bro.
bro.
I don't disagree. I think. I mean, not disagree. I disagree with what you said, but I think they do deserve to get in. Now, the seeding part is the fucked up part, but not getting in just because it's lopsided, that still doesn't.
But
That,
realistically, what team? What Boise State had no chance against no top 10 team this year.
I mean, that's
no,
Boy,
cool, but that's
they
why.
had no chance. No, bro, that's not right, gang. They had no chance. They had no chance getting a bye, but you can't say they didn't
No,
have no
BJ,
shot
fuck
of
the
getting
bye,
I
in.
ain't gonna
bro.
lie,
BJ,
BJ.
BJ. I know
BJ,
for a fact you thought about Arizona State and Texas. I know you thought that about Arizona State and Texas.
No,
I ain't.
Texas is cool. They got pros. Arizona State, no, they shouldn't have been there anyway.
But
They
look what
don't
could have
bump
happened in that
nobody.
game, though. Look what
What
that
you
could have happened
mean?
in that
Arizona
game.
State almost
Man,
won.
Like what the hell? You
that's
BJ,
fake.
cannot
imagine
ignore
this.
that.
That's
BJ,
fake.
imagine those first round playoff games if they all got switched. So instead of Notre Dame playing Indiana, Boise State didn't get their bye, and Boise State and Indiana played each other. I not
That
Boise
would have
State.
been a better
That would
game.
have been a better game, or if
Yeah,
or if Indiana played Arizona State.
yeah.
If imagine if those games got switched, and instead of Boise, Arizona State, Oregon, and who else got the bye? Was it Texas, Georgia? If instead of the last four, I think Oregon, Georgia, Texas, and probably Notre Dame, Ohio State, or whoever would have got that fourth
Strong,
bye.
Yeah.
all strong schools.
Yeah, whoever got their fourth bye, and then you would have had Notre Dame playing whoever the fuck seven was, who seven would have been, probably would have been Tennessee.
Yeah, I think it
And
was Tennessee was
yeah,
seven.
They
that
would
would have
have
been
dog
It
dog
would have
that would have
walked
been
been
them.
that. So like
that. But chill out, bro.
They
that
would
would
have
have
straight
been
spanked them.
bro. So like if the seeding is the real issue. If they can figure out the seeding to the point where you're gonna have some schools complain about saying I want my conference, I want to buy. Okay.
Bro, you only saying is lopsided because of how the seedings played out, bro,
Yeah, bro.
and
It's
how the
still
Bro,
just
games
about the
I
went,
know,
bro.
seeding,
but
bro.
I'm saying none of them bottom teams are ever bumping with a regular team, bro. Those are bottom
Like
teams. Boise
Arizona State
State,
almost
bottom.
did, BJ.
Arizona State, bottom. Indiana, bottom. Those are bottom teams. They not
Arizona
beating
State
none of the
almost
top
did,
teams.
bro. Arizona State was 3 plays from going to the semifinals.
But you want to know what that was? That wasn't even talent. That was just heart and dog
What
fighting,
I
bro.
swear, bro.
That was
That's
that
all.
was
That's
For
all that be.
real.
That's all
Arizona,
that be.
Arizona, Arizona talent. Arizona. I mean, I said Arizona talent. Fucking Texas talent. They had the talent, but they just barely came through. Like that shit's
That's what I'm
ass.
saying,
That
bro.
shit's
Nah.
ass. Yes. Don't get me wrong, but like realistically, they should have beat the shit out of them.
I about to
That
say
shit.
that shit Scatterbo got. You can't teach.
That
You
shit,
can't teach
like
that,
that
bro.
shit right there, and bro, that shit is fake. I don't want to see that shit. That shit is fake, bro. I don't want to
What
see
you
that
bro,
shit.
mean you don't want to see
bro, you
that
be
shit, bro?
hating, bro.
Man, BJ,
No,
that,
look, he got heart though. He got heart. Shout out to all the niggas who got heart. Especially,
what you want?
hey, Anthony
What you want
Edwards
to see
yesterday with the
then,
block
BJ?
on SGA. That's heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't teach heart.
What
That's
you
what
want to
Terry was
see
saying. Like, you
then?
can't teach that shit. That's cool and all, but like outside of that shit, bro, hell no. Arizona State don't got no goddamn pros, bro. They don't got 3 pros on that team.
Oh, and then
I promise you, we gonna see some upsets next year. Like we gonna see an upset
What
next year.
next year? The next year will be way better than how this
Yeah,
year
we
was,
gonna
bro.
see an
yeah,
upset next
because I
year.
think they're gonna also change the
Bro, they
criteria
quarterback,
for
they
the ranking.
quarterback, they running
Bro,
back, and they
And the
receiver that was
receiver,
hurt are 3 pros, bro. What are you talking about?
okay, we're gonna see.
No, but what I was gonna say is
Congratulations, you got drafted. Don't
I
mean you're a
think they
pro.
definitely go back to more of the BCS type criteria next year, bruh. I think after this year with the blowouts, or they'll just reshuffle the seedings. But I think like they're gonna really take into consideration strength of record and strength of schedule again, because I feel like they kind of did this year, but they didn't really do it to the best of their abilities that they could when it came to like who niggas played, ranked wins, like shit like that. Like they didn't really take a lot of that into effect, which I feel like also kind of kind of hold some niggas at the end, but at the end of the day, you gotta win your games. But I just feel like maybe not necessarily the best 12 teams were in the playoffs. I mean, niggas gonna say SEC bias, okay, cool. But I'm just saying in general, like, um, well, Ole Miss fucked their own shit off. But
Exactly, nigga. And
yeah,
so did
Ole Miss.
Alabama.
Oh
So
yeah, I mean Bama
don't
did too.
both of them
But
did. Like, be for
but
real.
they fucked their own shit off. But at the end of the day, bro, them schools were
Who
better than
cares?
some of the schools that made it, bro. Like if you take into the fact like the ranked teams that were played, strength of schedule, strength of record, all that good shit. Like Indiana literally had 0 ranked wins and made the fucking playoffs. Like that's kind of nasty. I mean, yeah, they went under or they lost one game, but like, bro, you made it through your conference and you didn't play. You played only Ohio State. I
That's
don't
not
think
their fault, bro.
I'm just saying, but that's something you got to take into it in consideration. Like you didn't play neither one of the other good schools in your conference. Like in
If
the
that's the
SEC, you can't duck nobody in the SEC. You gotta play these teams every single season. I feel like, yeah, that's like shit like that should be taken into consideration when you're doing rankings and things like that.
damn, you know that's only going that your logic only applies to the ACC, right? You can't
Bro,
you can't
y'all got good
you
teams in y'all conference, bro.
but I'm saying using your logic doesn't apply to any other conference as well because nobody else respects any other conference.
I mean, if see what the thing is though, before coming into this season, there were bigger expectations for your conference that teams just didn't like live up to. Like niggas thought Washington were going to be better than what they were. People
No,
were
they
thought
didn't.
Michigan were going to be better than what they were.
No, they
And
didn't.
and then people also thought that USC was going to be a little bit better than what they were. So,
No, they didn't. Nobody thought that game. You're tripping.
but but you don't think
Nobody, nobody
bro,
thought Michigan was gonna be good because they lost all their players. Everybody knew Washington was gonna be good because they lost all their players. And USC is
All
USC.
right, all
Come
right.
on,
So,
bro.
so look, this is what I'm gonna say about this, right? Michigan. I'm not gonna say good, but people more so thought Michigan was gonna be like more so average, but they were ass. But
They were
Washington, on the
ass.
other hand, hell fucking no.
Nobody thought they was
Nobody
gonna be
vouched for
good.
Washington once everybody left.
Once everybody left going to the
You
new
lost,
conference,
you
bro,
lost your
nobody.
quarterback,
no, I mean
and
you lost your coach, so you lost a lot of
You
you
players.
lost
So
lost
your
your
coach,
coach,
your
your
quarterback, your
coach,
running
your
back, your
quarterback.
receiver. Like, come on, bro.
All three of
Defensive
you. You
players.
didn't lose a receiver. You lost all three.
Well, Pope.
No way. They were cooked.
All them niggas went to the league, bro.
They were cooked. Shout out to all of the guys, man.
I
Everybody
get
got
what you
drafted over there.
I get what you saying though, Dane. But you don't want to just make it a is crazy. You don't want to make it just a SEC Big Ten thing, because I mean
yeah, but that's what motherfuckers were complaining about too, though, and
that's
I get it. But I'm just
yeah.
like,
I
See,
honestly, bro, I don't want to see that. Like I can give two fuck about the Big Ten conference, bro. I
that
don't care
goes
about
to
this
y'all. Now that
conference
right
shit.
there goes to y'all point about niggas want to get rewarded. Throwing all SEC teams in there,
Yeah,
no,
bro,
that
that's
shit is
pointless,
dumb.
man. That's
Like,
dumb.
don't. It's that simple. Don't trick off games. It's that simple.
That's all they
You want
got
to
to
make the
do, bro.
playoffs?
that's a
Don't
fact
don't be
though.
losing to bum
Most
ass
of them
niggas.
niggas. Yeah, I'm about to say that's a fact though.
Example,
Like
bro.
they did
Like
fuck
why
up
is
that
Jackson
Kentucky
State
game.
beating Alabama, and Alabama should beat them by 50? Like, come on, bro. Shit like that sells your
Alabama
season.
should have never lost to what's it called, Oklahoma, and Ole Miss
Like
should
shit
never
like that
lost to
sells your
Florida.
season, bro.
They blew it, bro.
There's no reason
Yeah,
Alabama losing all high school niggas. No reason.
They should never. They did that all on their own,
Wasn't it
bro.
Oklahoma
That's
they lost to too?
Yes,
bro.
that was a big
Yes,
Yeah,
loss.
yeah,
that
that was
was
the big. That's the
the
biggest loss. No,
biggest loss. Come on,
yeah,
bro.
that shit was ridiculous.
Like,
But
But
and then guess what? Now you at the end of the season crying about,
about
oh, I want to be in the playoffs. No, don't lose. It's that simple. Don't lose.
what, bro? You can't use your. You can't. I don't know. It'll get figured out. But next year, whatever they change, whatever they do, you still gonna have some people complaining. You still gonna have people saying like, we should have gotten the playoff because of this. They should never should have got in because of this. Just win your games and don't fall outside that top four, and you'll be cool. I mean, like that's all. That's the most I can say about it, to be honest. But look, win the games you supposed to, win your conference, and you'll be in that motherfucker. It's simple as I can put it.
okay, respect. Thank y'all for answering one more question today, man. We are an hour into the show. Greatly appreciate that, fellas. If y'all in here, y'all do not forget to like the video. If you're not subscribed to the platform, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Road to 900 subscribers. The show is live every single day. Also, if you are not a member, make sure you all become a member as well. Trying to get to 50 members at 48 right now. So I need 2 people to become a member. The link is in the description to become a member. And also you can hit the thumbs up button on the video, and also you can hit the subscribe button as well. 2 games of college basketball last night. I didn't really see a lot of the second one, which I'm a little mad about, but I did see a lot of the first game, if not all. Michigan versus Nebraska. First time seeing Danny Wolf, what they've been talking about. Jordan Woods, West Tez.
Hooper.
How did he play yesterday? I didn't get to
He,
watch no games, bro.
he was cool. He was cool. The biggest thing about him that stood out in that game was a little mini run he went on in the second half. I said fourth quarter, second half, where like the game was tight because you can see on the score 49-46. It was a tight game. It was a good game. The game was tight. I didn't know Michigan had I think he went to Auburn last year. Donaldson. I think he went to Auburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they had him.
Yeah, they got him from Auburn. They got Danny, and they got the You remember the big man from FAU last year when they went on that turning run?
Oh, that is
With
him.
Janelle. With
Oh, that
Janelle.
is him. That is
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
Damn, and he had a couple of big boards last night. But
Yeah.
Michigan got a good, they got a good
Danny
basketball
hit a
team.
he hit a big, yeah, they do got a good basketball team. He hit a big three left wing, and he also had a big bucket. So he had like a quick little 5-0 run for himself that got them in the going. But overall, he wasn't like you see in a score here. He 10 points, 4 for 12, 2 for 6, but he had a double. But me, I'm looking at, okay, how does he play? What does he do? Is he putting the ball on the floor? How was he passing the ball? How was he rebounding? Is he fouling? You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. So a couple of fouls were tic-tac to me. But yeah, man, I think it was a good outing for him. You know, I see the box score, I see 4 for 12, but overall, I think he was solid in the game. Trey was also big in this one as well. But dude on the Nebraska side was killing Bryce Williams. He was killing their ass. First half, he was killing them. Slowed down in the second half, ended up with 26 points all in all. But you can see Michigan was a clear better team. So I wouldn't even go and bet on this game. Somebody to my live told me to bet on the game, and I bet on the game. But it was an overall good win for Michigan, bro. I enjoyed watching the game. It was a good basketball that was on display last night between these two teams, and ultimately Michigan ended up with the win. Mainly because of Danny, bro. Mainly because of Danny. And they other big. They had 50 team rebounds last night. 50 team rebounds to Nebraska 43, and I think that was a big thing for this game.
Do they both? This might be crazy, but do they both average 10 boards?
That's a good question. Nah, he averaged 6.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but he big as bro. They both big as hell though.
Yeah,
Like, both
anything, and I like about the big him right there. Anything
Yeah.
around the rim, he dunks that shit, bro.
Yeah,
It don't really be a lot of layups with him, so I like that for him to be that
yeah.
big.
But
You know,
this was
most niggas like that in the college level, niggas ain't, you know what I'm saying, in the paint trying to dunk shit. They layups and, you know what I'm saying, hook shots and shit like that. So I like that when he around the rim, he looked to dunk at all times.
for sure. John, what's good, John? But yeah, this was a good defensive game, personally. Like I said, Bryce was getting his game off in Nebraska, but outside of him, they really didn't have much to offer. They missed a couple of big shots down the stretch, and Michigan's pretty much just held on with the win. Houston and Texas Tech, I can't even point to nothing because I was locked in on the other game, for obvious reasons, and I didn't really see much of this one.
Man, that game didn't have the energy as I thought it would, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I tried, bro. I tried watching that shit. I couldn't watch that shit too long.
When do the conference tournament start? This weekend,
Next
right?
week. Next week.
Next week.
The weekend after next, I believe. Yeah, the week or week after next. The week
Oh,
after the next week. Yeah, next week. Just next week. Just yeah.
You doing a bracket thing here?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again this year.
I bet.
I do want to see who get the most points on the bracket this year, and I'm glad I've been
bruh.
so locked into college hoops this year, bro.
I need to.
So
I need to lock in, bro.
I'm more prepared this year coming into. Last season. Like I'm way more prepared.
You know what?
This
I am too. I am too, bro.
I'm way more prepared this year.
I'm watching it more this year than last year too.
Yeah, 1000%. And outside, out non-Kentucky teams, I'm watching way more teams this year. Like outside,
I'm putting that shit smack it to Lays too. I'm cooking their ass this year with the dogs, bro. Example, Dame favorite team, them niggas not making it. If they run across like a Merlin or something, they not winning.
They're not making it. They're not
winning that game. I promise.
Okay, they're not gonna make it.
Let Dame and them. Oh,
give me Merlin, nigga. Them niggas is not gonna make it, bro. I have no faith in Tennessee
and Clemson play, give me Clemson. They don't want to talk about that one either.
Nah, funny as hell,
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This was probably like 2 weeks ago. This is like a whole sidebar from the way I'm talking about right now from the game shit. So I ain't gonna be too long. But I want to. It was a little minute ago, bro, to where I seen some shit that had 10. I think Memphis playing Tennessee in like a tournament. I said, "Oh my god, that
I'm
sound
actually
like
about to put.
Christmas.
I'm
That
actually
sound
about to
like
put that on the screen.
that sound like Christmas, nigga. We could beat them, nigga. These niggas in the tournament.
They must not be active. Y'all funny as hell.
Man, I ain't gonna
I
lie,
think,
bro.
I think, I
Bro,
think,
them
I
niggas are
think it
sweet,
is
bro.
time. I'm not gonna lie. I think it is time though. Like, I don't know how Memphis school is, as far as like how many, you know, what I'm saying, how many people is there, or how much money do they generate on a year-to-year basis. But I
Yeah,
do think it's around the time. Like, and they have Penny Hardaway gang, so I think it's around the time, bro. They need to the NCAA got to find a way to get them niggas in another conference, bro.
bro.
I think it's that
Tez,
time.
niggas, bro. Tez, when I tell you, bro, niggas, I think motherfuckers was having this conversation. Like people, like the city media was having this conversation. I want to say after we lost to, I think to Wichita in overtime, bro. In the American, either there's no leeway to, if you take a bad loss, to pick up a better win inside the conference, bro. Because outside of Memphis's non-conference schedule, I want to say the remaining schedule that we got, I think it's like no quad one, two, or three
Yeah,
wins left in the rest of the season, bro. That shit's ass.
and
It's
and,
like
and
all
y'all
they're like
and
all
y'all and
quad
y'all
four,
kn-
bro.
and y'all notice it's like that be the difference in seedings in a tournament, bro. Like putting you on a harder side just because you came
Bro.
from a weaker conference. Like, I don't, nah, that's jank to me, bro.
Bro, I want to say, Tez, us losing to Wichita moved them from like a five or a six, to the point they can go anywhere to like 7, 8, 9, or probably even fucking 10, and have to play a one seed in the second round, compared to being like a 5 or 6, to where they don't gotta play a one seed, so they're probably the second weekend or some shit, bro. They gotta get out. They gotta get out the American, bro. Like
But you
they
know,
gotta,
nigga, UConn was just so crazy last year.
yeah, bro.
Don't forget, for y'all
That shit
brackets,
was wild.
a lot of one seeds if don't make it that far. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all
I
I'm gonna
said
Oh
that.
say.
God, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of
I
one
said it
seeds
other
can't
day.
make it that
Just
far.
keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, chat, when y'all doing y'all brackets. A lot of one seeds don't make it that far.
Come on,
Facts.
yeah, I got, yeah.
On
They don't make
God,
it. They don't make it past that first
Nick,
weekend, bro.
yeah, because niggas like Kentucky be losing the 15 seeds. Hell
I was about
yeah.
to say that, Dane.
Oh God, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all is good for that. Yeah, I
Niggas
ain't gonna lie to
goofy.
you.
Niggas goofy. I'm not
Hey,
gonna
hey,
lie.
hey,
Y'all
Like
niggas is goofy.
super goofy, bro.
at
It
least,
is.
at
Kentucky
least,
this,
at least,
Kentucky
at
that.
least your team can make it to the Final Four game. Tennessee can't don't have it at privilege, bro.
Hey,
It's all
bro,
right.
y'all ain't been good since Derrick Rose, bro.
I
Stop
don't
fucking
care.
playing.
I got a
Hey,
Final Four
bro,
under my
hey,
belt.
bro,
You
I
ain't
ain't
got
trying to hear
shit.
shit you gotta say, bro.
You ain't got no
And
no
we
Final
beat y'all that
Four,
year.
no nothing,
And
nigga.
we
You ain't
beat
got
y'all that
shit.
year. Fuck y'all.
Weak ass
Bruh,
program, bro.
you never seen a Final Four,
You've
bro.
never
Like,
you've never
you
seen
don't,
the
Bro, we
you
Final
are
don't,
Four,
not
nigga.
a
you
Nigga,
don't,
basketball
you
school.
never, you
you
never
don't know what
Over
went
that
here
through.
trying to
feels
put
like.
us in conversation
You
with
don't know
blue
what that
bloods,
feels
bro.
like, bro. You don't know what
Y'all are
that feels
blue
like, bro.
bloods,
I don't care
except
how
for
long
Memphis.
ago it
Memphis ain't
was,
no
nigga.
You
It
you
happened.
BS,
never you never got to the third weekend of the
bro.
tournament.
You
I don't
never
never
played. You
say that
never
I got
played
this
college
super.
basketball in
I don't
April,
never
nigga. I'm
say
not
I
trying to
got
hear
this
that from you.
super elite basketball school, bro. I don't
What,
never
nigga?
say
I ain't
that
trying
You
to
shit.
hear that from
niggas,
you, bro.
you niggas only look to March because y'all season ends in March, nigga. You ain't
Come
never
on,
went to
bro.
April,
Bro.
You
nigga.
ain't never went
We
to
don't
April,
get all
nigga.
the 5-star recruits like y'all get, bro.
Uh,
Our best
neither
players
do
are transfer
Memphis.
niggas.
What do you
Bruh.
mean?
Our best players are transfer niggas.
In April, you go straight to NFL, gang. Your team is never standing.
Them
Bruh,
niggas
that's
go straight to
cool, bruh.
baseball, bro. They
Y'all
go
be
straight
getting
to
all these
baseball. No
five
cap.
stars and one and done talents just to not do shit with them, bro. I'm not
Get
trying
y'all,
to hear
get
that
y'all,
shit.
get y'all a new coach, but Rick Barnes not that.
Bruh, Rick Barnes is a good coach. He be
No, he's
turning
not.
niggas who are mid
No, he's not.
into niggas who can play, nigga.
I guess y'all
We
accept
just gotta get the recruit.
mediocrity in Tennessee, bro.
What I would say is
I get it.
we aren't good at recruiting like talent for real. Like we don't really get recruits. That's the main problem we have. If you want to blame that on the coach, then maybe.
And to Miles' point, watch this, Ev. To Miles' point, how long Rick Barnes been there?
Like, come on, Ted. How long he been
About
there,
what,
bro?
like 8 years?
Exactly. Come on, bro.
Man,
Fuck
look,
out of
bro.
here.
That was
Fuck
the
out of here,
farthest they've
bro.
been though.
Fuck out of here, bro.
You tripping,
Since Barnes
gang? That
been there.
nigga,
Yeah, something like
he's
that.
been there. He's been there a decent amount of time, bro. I want to say him and Penny Hardaway been in Memphis the same amount of time.
No, yeah, I ain't saying he ain't been there for a minute. I mean, I guess you saying he should be like able to like get people to come there now or some shit.
No, that and nigga go for in the tournament. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, bro, we've had a couple of years where we came short. That happens, bro. But we had an elite 8 last year. And we got hold by Edie, nigga. Fuck Zach Edie.
That's the by the way, that's the last week of March, by the way. You never went
Come
to
on,
April.
gang. Never went to April. Never went to April. Okay, bro. I don't care how old that shit was, nigga. This nigga, bro. Dang, I hope you know, bro. I hope you know. Hope you don't never, ever, ever forget this, bro. I don't give a fuck what go on, nigga. Memphis is the best college basketball team in the state of Tennessee.
Bro, y'all been
It's
asked for I
Memphis,
don't know how
Vandy,
long,
then you
bro.
niggas. No cap,
Bro, listen. When was the last time y'all was good?
nigga. Now and last year.
Bro, y'all not good.
Okay, you got
All
one.
right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Watch out for the guard play in March. There's no about PJ Haggerty.
Yeah, I
That's
like
funny.
PJ. I
Come
like
on,
PJ.
bro.
I like what's the other dude from where he come from last year?
I forgot his name, but
Damn.
it's I think it's
They got
some
they got
Hunter.
my dog. They got my dog Cole. Yeah, Hunter from Texas. Texas. Came
Yeah,
from Texas.
so I'm trying to
He
tell
just
you,
got
Dame, bro. It's all right, Dame, bro. Hopefully, I'll get to the Final Four at least one time. Okay, maybe you experience this shit at least one time. Okay, it's okay. For
they just got reported. It just got reported. Y'all looking at trading the pick 7. The Jets. Y'all open to
Trading.
trading pick 7. Open to trading it.
stupid
They
ass
trying to trade up or
franchise.
trade back.
It just said
Man,
open
you
to trading
seen
it.
you seen that shit? What happened? Came out with Mike Green.
Nah, what I
He
missed.
What it
has he had
said?
like sexual assault charges and shit. So everybody
Oh
everybody saying he about to drop.
Oh, that's why Jada said that in the chat.
no, bro.
Oh,
Uh,
Damn, I
I ain't
wanted us
even
to
see
draft
that.
that
I ain't even
nigga,
yeah.
see her
bro.
say that.
Damn, I want the
Okay.
Cardinals to draft that nigga. Man, it's always
So
something, man.
I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing, but I did see either he had one or I don't know if he got an open case going. But yeah, he had some sexual assault
Damn,
charge.
bro. I hope that shit fake. Cause dude cold.
He went to Marshall.
Yeah, that nigga is
Yeah,
cold.
Yeah,
He is cold, bro. Well,
yeah.
fuck. Well, oh well.
All right.
And if
But I was
I
down for
already know,
Michigan and Houston. Oh, go ahead, Josh. I was telling you about to say something about Michigan and Houston game, right?
oh yeah, I was yeah, because I know y'all went over it like probably before I got up here, but I was
Nah,
just
not really.
saying
You good?
now, yeah, I was just like I guess proud in this case because it's like I know like the struggle Big 12 narrative was going rampant. Like I think even West Virginia came out and said, "Oh, we'll struggle," but I didn't see. I guess I seen this like being like top two, top three, but I didn't see continued level of dominance of the Americans. So this is just basically like business as usual, as I've been saying like for most like all season long. So I'm just excited how far we can go there. I'm not saying that we're just at Duke and Auburn tier right now, but I'm just glad we just continue to handle business and just take care of what we can control for right now. So
All right.
I think y'all get the
Appreciate
last
that,
one
brother.
seed, bro. I've been saying that for like a month now. I think Houston ended up getting that last one.
I'm about
I
to look at
think
the
it.
update right now.
Yeah, I think it go. I've been saying it. I think it goes Auburn, Bama, Duke, and I think Houston get the last one.
Right now they got let's
But
see what they win.
but to be honest though, Jaja, that one seed shit a curse, gang. I'm not gonna lie, that shit's a curse.
Y'all might as well get it too, Jaja. No cap. Fuck that one
They got
seed.
I mean,
Auburn
but it's
and
tough
Duke,
because like you're not gonna be like, oh, I want us
Alabama
to
and
drop a
Florida.
game or two. It's not like
They gonna
like
give a one to
I don't know.
Alabama.
How you feel about that, too? It's Auburn. They got Alabama, Florida, Auburn, and Duke.
I like that. I like that. But
I do
I
too.
think the SEC shit gonna depend on that the tournament, the conference tournament. So
Oh
Scroll
yeah,
and
back
I
up
yeah.
for me,
and
Ed.
I think
Milwaukee.
Houston. I think if Houston wins the Big 12, I think they get an automatic one
Mm.
when it's all said and done.
I ain't gonna lie, Ed. Even though this, I know for a fact this shit might change. They got y'all 3-14. That yeah, that'll
I
fit.
like this. I like this. This right here.
That
Yeah, we
look.
get
Yeah,
we
this
we
is
get we get injury excuse right now.
I don't
That'll
want us
feed
to have
into
a
a possible
one.
Memphis Kentucky
Taz,
game. No
stop trying to
cap.
put that on my team.
You don't
If
want
we
the
get
one.
I don't want the
I
one.
respect
Yeah,
it. I
because we're gonna have to
respect it.
drop a game or two, yeah, so we can be a two. Because if we went out, then
y'all
I
gonna
we
need
don't I
good.
don't
I'd
want
rather
the
But
one,
have
and
I'm
I don't
saying,
want it.
but all
I
right.
want
What
us
I'm
to
saying
win
though,
out, but
if y'all win out, y'all Big 12, so y'all are in a like a powerhouse conference.
Tez,
Y'all will get the one.
look at the region we in right now. Look at what we're looking at. I like that as a two, as the best two. I'd rather be the best two than the worst one for seeding purposes and like how we end up. and like our chance. I actually think it gives us a better chance to go farther if we're the best two opposed to the worst, well, worst, lowest seeded one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's really what I'm thinking about. It's just like how far do we go? Because like right now I want to say it's St. John's, Bama, and I forgot who the fuck the 3 seed is in that region. I probably wasn't worried about it if I forgot who they were.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Um,
Wisconsin.
yeah, again, not worried about it. Um, and like right now, St. John's, Bama would have to face fucking St. John's, not us. So we would just be worried about, making it past. Well, obviously, not gonna make it a cakewalk, right? You've lost to San Diego State this year already. Um, and I think Mississippi State can be a tough, like, will be a tough match in the what would that be? Second round?
They play. They
Um,
they kind of they got a little go to scorer, but Mississippi
They
State
a
they kind of play the same style as a Houston though.
yeah,
Yeah.
they a physical basketball team, all right, because Memphis
Yeah.
played them. They
Yeah,
are a
they're
physical
Mississippi
physical.
basketball
State
So
team.
like
physical
I
though.
don't I don't think it'll be a cakewalk, but again, I think if we're thinking about what gives us the best chance to
That's a great way to look at it too.
progress farther in the tournament, that's what I want. And historically, that fourth 1 seed on Selection Sunday gets the tougher bracket. It could swing one way depending on like how if teams lose and where they fall and all that other shit. But for the most part, that last 1 seed gets the tougher bracket. I would
Yeah,
rather be
yeah,
the
that's a
best
fact.
2 seed.
That's a
Yeah, but
fact.
but my question to y'all is what's tough in this landscape? This thing, I think we looking at how teams were traditionally built and what the landscape of 64, 66, whatever it is today used
I'm
to
thinking
be.
about our
That
strengths,
ain't this no
OG.
more though. Yeah, but I mean, you
Is
still got to
not
consider.
is not, but I'm also looking at the fact that I'm thinking about us as a team. This is also less about who will play. I'm gonna be very honest. Um, I think it's less about that. I'm not scared. The only 1 seat that I'm like genuinely concerned about is Duke. So like if we're a two and like that's what ends up working out, like that's the only one I'm like, don't put me in their bracket.
You not
Everybody
worried about
else,
Auburn, Ari?
no.
No, shit, it's cold.
I
I
think it'll
got
be
you.
a tough ass game. They
You
beat
say
us once
yours is
already
Duke
this
though.
year. I think it'll be a tough ass game. But Duke, I don't give it a fucking chance in the pie in the sky to beat.
Yeah, but
Damn.
are there
Unless all
any
them
other
niggas just fall sick with illness.
but are there any other teams like that out there? Like that we just not just and I'm not
Like
saying from a U of H perspective, just from a total whoever your team is there any big bad wolves out there that you're like, yeah, as long as we stay out of that whole bracket, because
Man,
all them
OG,
motherfuckers tough.
I'm be
for
for real.
me, for me, it's
I
Though I would
like
give
Auburn.
I
us
like
though
I
I
like
would
I
Those
like
It's
good
for
Auburn,
teams.
bro.
for
I don't
for a
want
I
no
was about to
tournament
Auburn at
say it's
all.
for a
Auburn. Though I would
tournament
like to though I
perspective. I
would give us
like
a chance
Florida
against
gang. I like
Auburn.
Florida OG. I like Florida in the tournament.
Though I would give us a chance against Auburn. I really don't want to be in
You,
Auburn's bracket
you
either.
said you would want y'all to play Florida Test or be in that side of the
Nah,
bracket
I,
where
nah,
we
I
No,
play
was,
he's
I
just
was,
saying
I
as a
Florida.
was, I
one.
was, yeah, I was
Uh
questioning. I mean, I was answering OG question. I think for a tournament basis, as far as everything that you need to win, I think Florida got that.
I
yeah,
know,
I
but I
definitely.
guess
just
that's my whole point, though. I guess what I'm saying
think.
is
Oh, I will
typically
also say
there are more
OG because I
Floridas
think
out there, and there's
I
not.
think I
There's
think
not.
this team rises. I don't think they finish as a four. St. John's. I kind
Yeah,
of don't
them
want to
two.
fucking play some niggas. I don't
They
really
high.
want to play them niggas if we ain't
They
got
high,
to.
Ari, no cap. They are on
Like
the
You
if
talking
road.
about
we
St. John's?
don't got
Hell
to,
yeah, they on
yeah,
the
I'm not
road,
trying to
bro.
face no Rick Pitino led fucking team in the tournament until like late,
Yeah.
like Elite Eight and above. I would prefer that then. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking about the
I'm
team that I
agreeing.
have watched this season, and if you can play defense with them and they offense ain't what is on, we're gonna lose. And I'm thinking about how we've lost in the tournament these past few years. We've faced teams, Miami could play defense with us. Duke last year could play defense with us. Now, granted, in those games, we had injuries. Jamal wasn't playing, all of the other shit. But teams that can play defense, not maybe as good as we can play defense, but teams that can play defense versus us, give us a really hard time because our offense is not what it should be. Now, granted, do I think this is one of the more efficient offenses than that we've had since we've really been kind of like on this run? Yeah. But at the same time, Milo's, as much as he's grown a lot in my eyes, and I think he will actually be a big part of why we can go far in the tournament. I also know that nigga has an issue with fouling niggas, and he turns the ball over every time he gets it because he plays too damn fast. That's something the team's gonna take advantage of if they can play defense well, and they have a competent enough offense. That is like I told Tez this yesterday. We should have lost to Tech yesterday. Them niggas just decided they wanted to shoot 33s and make six of them. If they stopped on those fast break steals and turnovers and shit, if they actually went to the fucking hole, shot, took advantage of the fact that they had us in foul trouble with 13 minutes left in the second quarter, in the second half, we would have lost. They didn't.
And OG, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like that been Houston problem every single year in a tournament, bro. Y'all always in these big games, since because y'all play so hard, y'all have a certain style that y'all play. Y'all always end up in foul trouble, bro, and that be reasons why y'all lose the games too. Because you in foul trouble and your offenses are not that dominant. Y'all
No.
mostly rely on defense and trying to get transition buckets to try to flip momentums of games, trying to keep momentum. But when you in foul trouble for damn near a whole half in a tournament, you normally don't win. Like it's harder to win that way because you don't have another game. You know what I mean? This is a tournament. One game, you're out of there. And
I get like,
foul trouble for 14 minutes. The odds for you winning is very very low. And that
Like
been y'all.
think about that A&M game last year. They went into overtime, double overtime, I think. We were in crazy fucking foul trouble. They just so happened to be as well.
I guess my point is, I think where I was going with, I heard y'all saying like, I don't really want to be that. I don't want to get that last one because basically you're implying I want to avoid certain teams. And my rebuttal to that was it ain't really nobody out there that's really that anybody should be trying to avoid. Not necessarily U of H, but like I said, the landscape is so mediocre. It ain't nobody out there where you just look.
I
And
wouldn't say that,
before,
OG. I
well,
wouldn't.
I'm
hold
not
on,
I
gonna
don't
say.
agree.
hold on.
I'm
Let me
not
finish.
gonna go
Can I
ahead. Go
finish? Let
ahead.
me
Go
finish
ahead.
real
Go
quick. So
ahead.
what
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying is, it may be one or two big bad wolves. In yesteryear, it used to be a bunch of bad wolves in all regions. It used to be shit, 5 or 6 over here, 6 or 7 over here, 4 or 5 over here, 6 or 7 over here. Now you may have one over here. You may have one over here. You may have one down here, and you may have one over there. That's it. Ain't nobody scared of
See, here's
nobody
the
in
thing:
today's college basketball.
Them SEC teams are gonna be much more difficult. Like, I'll say this: is there? It's not like there's some clear dominant dogs all over the place. No, because they primarily reside in one conference. Um, which I think because we know that only one team can win the SEC tournament, it kind of makes them more spread out. But I'm also still, as much as I'll give us a chance against Auburn, because we actually probably should have beat them the first time we played them this year. Same with Alabama. I'll give us a chance against both of them because we've seen them play already, and I think we're a better team than we were when we first played them. I think they're better teams, but well, Auburn. I think Auburn's definitely a better team, but I don't know if I think Bama might still be the same
Yeah,
team. I look at it less of I'm trying to avoid a specific team, and I'm more so trying to maximize the opportunities that we have and the chances that we have to go as far as we can, opposed to like I'm not saying we're gonna run, and I don't ever think a Kelvin Sampson led team will ever run from a challenge. I think if anything, it'll make them step up more. But I also know what our tendencies have been. I know what I see, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe we ain't got to get it out the mud all the time. Maybe why can't we just have a little easier, to work on some of those tendencies to get out of those bad habits. I'm tired of being on shit from out jump. We played Duke in the Sweet 16. Like, damn,
yeah.
did we have to do that?
And I
Yeah,
and
like it.
I say just Ed don't even have to scroll up for real. He can really stay right here. I think in a one game setting, tournament base, I think right here to the left side. I think Clemson can get you.
Mm-hmm.
I think Texas A&M, they not a juggernaut, but I
Come
think in
on,
a one
come
game,
on.
I
That,
think
that's exact. No, but
I
let's
don't know
park
about
right here for a
A&M. I'll
second.
give you
I'm
Let's
telling
Clemson.
just
I
you,
don't
park
know
here
dog.
about
for a
A&M.
second. Because that was about to be my example of a team that's ranked 6 or 7 or whatever the fuck they rank. And if we
My A and
consider
M.
A&M a good
I'm not.
team,
I'm.
bro,
I'm not saying
we
for
can
I'm not high
Houston.
on them.
I'm
no,
not.
no,
I'm
I'm
not
no,
not
high
Oh,
on
no.
you
them
Let's
talking
either.
not
about in
even talk
general?
about for Houston.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Oh,
in
okay.
general. A&M is not a good team. We can call it what it is. A&M got one dude that can score. He 5'11" and not athletic. That's it. Everybody else have a hard time getting a bucket. If we struggle on offense, them niggas gonna have a tough time on offense too. So my point, they proved my point exactly. They number 6. What are they, 6 or 7? Them niggas
They
ain't good.
three. They're
Them niggas
three.
are not good. I'm talking about what they ranking is
No, he's
overall.
saying, yeah,
They're not
yeah, yeah.
good.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
He's
They're
saying
not
that
good.
basically said they're not deserving of their ranking. And I'm with him. No cap. I'm not high on Texas A&M. I'm
I'm not
not.
high on them this year either.
7 Sly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that,
I
I
don't
guess
Well,
think
that's the
so.
point I'm trying to
I ain't
make.
mean to come
Louisville,
hijack the.
Louisville, and
My bad.
Louisville and Tennessee,
Okay.
second round. Okay.
Give me Louisville, bro.
Okay.
Louisville,
No
Tennessee would
cap.
be
Give
a
me
good
Louisville.
ass
Give me
game.
Give me
Louisville, bro.
Louisville.
Give me
I
Louisville, bro.
respect
No
Tucker that,
cap.
Brian. Ain't Tucker
Louisville,
that
All right.
playing over
Tennessee
there?
would be a good, good
I'm
game.
rocking with Louisville in that game. No cap.
I'm be for real that if this stay the same, that Mississippi State, San Diego State would actually be a good game.
Yep.
Michigan and Missouri would be a good game too if they
Yeah,
meet right
Michigan and
Facts.
here.
Missouri would be a
That would be
really
Facts.
good fucking
a real
game.
good game.
Yeah.
Damn.
And Loki, I would
Damn, it
want
would.
that. I kind of want it to stay where it is right
Ooh,
now because I want to.
Hey, Ev, you peeping?
I
Yeah,
want to
Kansas,
Kentucky and
see.
Kansas. Yeah,
line them up.
yeah.
I
Line them
want to
up.
see. I want to see Maryland St. John's in the second round.
Damn,
That shit.
That's a
Oh,
That'll
banger.
be a good
That's
game.
what I'm
that'd be
saying.
bad.
Yeah,
That's
That
what
that'll
I'm
be a
saying.
good
shit
Like
game.
there.
that
Yeah.
goes to my point though. That goes to my point though. I want to just make it a Houston thing. We all know how this tournament shit go. This is a one game set in neutral site. Them type of teams can get
Them
you in
niggas
a
will be playing
game,
in
bro. They
Providence.
can.
I
Yeah,
scroll back up a little bit, F.
I got you.
Michigan State again. Oh, I like that.
Michigan State, they moved them to the two
Oh,
or
I don't
I
three.
like
know.
that.
You better be careful what you asking
Woo,
for,
man.
Mouse.
We are, bro.
You
Yeah,
Look,
better
bro.
be
Look.
careful what you asking
We
for.
beat the,
bro. Tash, I got a
we
little
beat them
cake.
once. We beat them once already. So I'm not. I mean, even though that was early in the season, but like I feel like the
Nigga,
guard.
you looking at Michigan State. I'm looking at Vandy.
Yeah, Vandy,
I was
nigga.
just
What are you
about to
talking
say
Nigga,
about,
that.
nigga?
Bro,
hey,
I want to say
hey,
I want to say
Don't
we
That
already
shit
overlook
played
finna get
Vandy,
Vandy.
tough
nigga.
out.
Don't overlook Vandy, nigga. Straight
Man,
up.
we already played Vandy, bro. Not worried about Vandy, bro.
all
Don't
right.
overlook Vandy.
Did we beat them? Did we beat Vandy? I think we did beat Vandy.
Miles, who's
Be
your team
careful.
again?
Be careful what
Memphis,
y'all niggas
Memphis,
asking
OJ.
for, bro.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nah, we ain't play Vandy
Cause,
this
cause,
year.
cause I didn't.
We
Every,
played Missouri.
I didn't seen it 2 years in a row. My heart been broke the first weekend 2 years in a row. So be careful what y'all asking for, bro.
I
Man,
like
What you
y'all
think
Yeah,
about
guard
I'm with
play.
Saint?
that.
What you worried
I
about
am,
St.
bro.
James?
I'm
St.
super
James?
cool on Vandy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I
Nigga,
like
I'm gonna
y'all
be for
guard
real,
play, man.
Tess. Y'all should beat Kansas. Y'all should absolutely beat Ohio State. Y'all just be sleeping on them friggin' first round games, that James Madison shit.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That'll be
Ain't
cold.
no,
Yeah,
it ain't no, it ain't no Coach Cal now. We locked in.
Kentucky.
Okay,
Look,
period.
Kentucky get to
Yeah, Mark Buckley.
that first. What's that? The Sweet. That could be a Sweet 16 day with
Yeah,
either Vandy, Michigan State, or Memphis.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, where this at? Milwaukee.
Kentucky and Michigan State would be a good game.
Yeah, it'll be in Milwaukee.
Might have to make that
No,
drive,
no, it
nigga.
wouldn't be in Milwaukee. It would be
Sweet 16 would be. Yeah. No.
no, that's just the region. The first two rounds are in Milwaukee. The
I
next
don't know.
rounds, fuck, I don't know.
I don't know.
Miles,
I
who's
can't remember
y'all
the Sweet
shooter on
16
that
Yeah, the
team?
next
I
round is
like
out
your
there. We can
guard
start
play, but
looking at
who's
it.
do
The shooter,
y'all have a
Kobe
yeah?
Rogers.
Kobe Rogers. Yes, sir.
That's my
Kobe
dog.
Rogers.
That's my dog.
Haggerty, and Hunter are the two guards, but
Yeah,
Kobe
Haggerty ain't no
Rogers,
shooter.
hell nah, he the furthest thing from a shooter. He like the jacks. He'll probably try to jack some shit, but Tyrese Hunter is a pretty decent shooter, but it's really Kobe Rogers though.
And y'all big boy, he's starting to take off too, huh? Danger, whatever
Man,
his name
look,
is.
man, Dane Danger and Musa Cisse.
Yeah, yeah, I like
I
y'all.
just,
I
bro,
like
Damn,
Who
I didn't know he
y'all?
was
guard
still
Who
play.
there.
got Say, bruh?
bro, I just hope,
Y'all
I
have been
Who
just,
there a
got
minute.
Say?
bro,
Damn.
I just really hope I really hope they, man, don't bullshit, bro. In the tournament. I don't care about the American. I don't care about that conference tournament shit, bro. I don't care about that, bro. I need to see these niggas.
Absolutely should not.
I don't give a fuck about that. But they can win it, and I don't give. I couldn't care.
Like, nah, bro. I need them to go past
I
that
mean,
first weekend.
there are
And y'all
teams
got a
from
good
the
resume to
American
where y'all don't need it,
who've been
right?
able to make it far in the tournament.
Yeah, Memphis got a good resume to where they don't need it, right? Just
I mean the
Nah.
Man, Memphis
I
be
wouldn't
doing
say
that.
that. I
Memphis
wouldn't
be
say
non
doing
they
some of that
don't need it
Kentucky
because
shit. They
it's
be fucking up in
it's
Atlanta.
a conference thing with Memphis, bro. They need it. I wouldn't like because they can go from here just what the conference they in now. They can go from a 7 seed, and just because they an American, and if they don't win out, and if other teams
Oh,
yeah,
y'all
true.
niggas
trending
better
up,
went out. What?
yeah,
Yeah,
and if other teams trending up, Jaja, they can drop to a 9-10, bro.
bro, that
Just
shit
off
oh,
one loss,
okay.
and that shit
just
be
off one
real
loss,
bad.
Easy.
and
But the
that'll
thing
be
of
bad. That'll be bad for
the
sure.
thing about it though, bro, like our resume, the resume Memphis has when it comes to those quad one wins, they got 6 of them. See, they got 6 quad 1 wins, bro. Because I want to say a win when we played, I think San Francisco earlier in the season on the neutral site. They declared that a true road game. Quad 1 win. We got 6 of them hoes, bro.
Y'all
But
beat UConn too, didn't it?
yeah, but UConn been shitty, bro. Like that's why
But
I
nah,
know that's
it ain't about how they finish. It's about when you beat them.
When you beat
yeah.
them.
It was. I want to say what was that early? That was in Maui. That
That
was in
was in
Maui.
Maui,
That
That
nigga.
was a
was in
Okay,
conference
well
Maui.
then yeah, they
tournament.
were high ranked, so that's a
Yeah, that was in
quad win
Maui.
most likely.
Yeah, it was in Maui. So we beat Michigan State and UConn in
St.
Maui, and then
John's right
lost
here.
and lost to Auburn. Yeah.
They
So
got St. John's in the Midwest live right now.
As
4.
a 4, I think
Bro,
they go up to a 3.
St. John's in Maryland, bro. Oh my
that's a
Yeah,
good
that's what I
lord.
bump.
want. Yeah,
Be
I want
great
that.
game.
Who you got though?
Or I
Bro.
think they
I probably
slided
go
to a
St.
3-2.
John's.
St.
I probably
John's.
go St. John's.
I think they should be a 3. They're a really fucking good team.
That'll be their ceiling though. The
That'll
3.
be
I
a
don't think
4.
they. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think they can jump up to a 2
they
seed.
can't make it 2 unless some like crazy shit happen in the conference tournament. But I don't think nobody.
Yeah.
I don't think they jump up to a 2. 3 is gonna be their 7.
It didn't take long for Rick Pitino to turn that program
Exactly,
around.
bro.
No
Quickly.
facts. Facts.
What you thinking, Ev?
I
What you
can't wait
thinking
for the
based off
tournament, bro.
of
That
what
should
you
be
seeing?
fun.
I like all the 1 seeds personally. Obviously, some things will probably shuffle around heading into actual attorney play, but
Oregon.
how everything stands right now, I like it. I think a lot of these matchups will be good games. I think Oregon and Arizona will be a good game. I
I
see a
think
lot of
Oregon
good
and
games.
Arizona would be a good game.
Is Illinois good?
They solid. They cool.
I know that they just got beat up on by Duke.
They've lost some steam, but
They definitely lost steam, but shit, Baylor lost steam too. So
yeah, I was
can't
about to
nobody
say
knock
Baylor
Illinois
also
Baylor.
did.
So I don't know. I personally I
Wisconsin.
don't got no issues with this at all. I don't got
I'm
literally no
finna have to
issues.
start watching college basketball
And I
again,
think
bro.
we'll see a lot of good matchups. A lot of good matchups with the way this bracket is right now. Obviously,
Hmm.
subject to change,
Yeah, it'll
and it will
change for
change.
sure.
I think this is one of the
Pick Maryland,
more.
Sly. Maryland.
I think this is one of the more, I would say, evenly distributed
Yeah.
brackets that we've seen before. It's clearly like one bracket you're just like, oh fuck, one region you're just like, oh shit, don't put me there. That's
Yeah.
disastrous. But I think this is definitely, if it's not these teams, but if it's kind of like even like this, I think it'll make for a really, really, really good and competitive tournament. And a really good and competitive March, quite frankly.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
you going I think this would be the year where you hear a certain name and you're gonna think they got upset. But like I was saying earlier, the talent is kind of it's more evenly matched this year. So you may hear like Kansas getting beat and that must be an upset. They lost in the first round. No,
Nah,
Kansas ain't all
that ain't
that.
gonna that ain't gonna be no upset
Not
over there.
Kansas, not right now.
Hell no, that ain't gonna be
Yeah,
no upset. That'll be kind of expected.
yeah,
That'd be
but I
upset to
mean,
people that don't watch, but
yeah,
If you watch
exactly. Like
Kansas,
they'll
you
see the
know, you
name.
know.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
still got
But
UConn with Duke. They gonna have UConn following Duke around.
Tez and
I'm
Ev, I've been making
I'm
some like your
looking.
boy been hitting for me every time I put a penny on that nigga.
Oh,
Oway or
Kobe.
whatever his name is.
Oh, Owe.
Oh wait,
Man,
yeah.
Owe.
man,
Yeah.
that nigga he does everything.
He a
PRA is
dog.
a
Yeah, he a
lot.
dog.
Yeah.
Nigga just a dog.
You gotta go. The way the offense go, you gotta go Amari too. Amari Williams.
Yeah, a big
Mm.
man. Just looking at this bracket though, I think not. Granted, I think Duke and Auburn are the best teams in college basketball at the moment. But I think that far as the 1 seeds, I think Florida, in my opinion, as I'm just surfing, probably had the easiest path to get to the Final Four out of the other 1 seeds, in my opinion. Just scanning at the bracket, I think Florida can literally. I don't think none of these teams will even be like. I think Iowa State can't fuck with Florida, and I feel the same way OG feel about A&M. But I respect A&M though. Like I respect Wade, I
Mm-hmm.
respect A&M. But I'm not high on Ole Miss personally. But I think Florida should be able to beat all these teams right here. Um, yeah, pretty convincingly. Not like blown out, like not blowout because I respect Iowa State and what they
Every
got on
Florida
hand.
game I catch with them is either close or I think they lose. So I think that's why
You
my
got it.
brain
A
isn't.
lot. A lot goes with Florida. A lot. Florida is big on their shooting. They're shooting their bigs. If they're on that night, it's gonna be tough to beat. But even if Walter or Elijah or one of them is not on, they still have other guys that can contribute. It's not like end all be all by Walter Clayton. Like I think and versus A&M, it's end all be all Wade Phillips. Like Wade Taylor. I'm sorry. If Wade, I said
Mm-hmm.
Phillips. If Wade is not on, like OG said, it's Wade or Phelps in the backcourt. And after that, well, I like how you say his name? Asmeki or Omaseki or something like that.
Oh,
Over
that big
Seki, but
man,
he
and they
don't
Yeah,
play.
Obaseki.
offensive
Yeah,
rebounding.
Yeah, but he don't
yeah,
play.
yeah, Obaseki. Yeah.
When the fuck does
Uh,
Florida play again? I cannot find them.
but Florida, I think Florida. Let me see who. Let's see what Duke got up here. Duke, UConn, Missouri, Michigan. I think Missouri and Michigan. I think okay. Texas Tech.
I don't
How
know
y'all feel
Oh,
why
about Texas
coaches
Tech?
don't
Tennessee
play.
collision course. Okay.
How I feel about
Tennessee.
Texas Tech?
Yeah, how y'all feel about Texas Tech?
I'm not. I'm
Uh,
not so well. I need to see
I
I'm
them
mean, they
not.
got to
against
I'm
get
not.
Duke.
healthy,
I'm
but
not really. They've been getting a lot of buzz, but I ain't really. I ain't really
I ain't
feeling them.
sold.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
ain't
ain't really
sold.
feeling them. I don't
Duke,
think they can beat none of the top guys. None of them.
Duke, Duke should steam through too.
they play good
Michigan and Missouri
defense.
would be a good game though. But you
They
know,
But they missing. They missing two. They missing two
they
big
I was about to
pieces
say they're
though.
missing their two best
they got to
players,
get healthy.
Yeah,
But I mean, Topper nice,
yeah.
but I mean,
but
yeah.
they play good defense. They're
Mhm,
shooting again. Like I said, them niggas decided to take 33s with their two best players not in the game.
mhm,
So, and they you can turn them over. You can turn them
mhm.
over.
Man,
Um,
I'm not gonna lie. That West Virginia and Louisville game would be good as fuck too.
West Virginia low key tough.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
Like
West Virginia
and
low key
that's what
tough.
I agree with OG, bro. It's this year. It's it ain't really the top dogs. We know who the two,
Yep.
three top dogs is, bro.
mhm.
But the shit so evenly matched, and this is neutral site. This ain't no home. You don't got home court advantage. Now you have to probably travel across the fucking country to go play different time zones. A lot of that shit matter, bro. It
Yeah.
really does.
I
And
mean, like, yeah,
a bad shooting night, because we didn't seen it 2 years in a row. Ed, a bad
Yeah.
shooting night, you out of
Mhm.
there.
You're
It don't.
out.
They don't give a fuck who you play. You shoot bad in one of these games, you're more than likely out of there, bro. And it is what it is. This how the shit go.
I just
And
realized I watched the two Florida games that I watched. They lost, and it was Kentucky and Tennessee, and I haven't watched them since. I probably need to watch one of them. They play tonight. They play Georgia.
I think they're gonna step on Georgia tonight. I think Duke step on Miami tonight. Um, what else
Is
is
SMU
tonight?
anywhere up there?
I don't
Oh shit.
know.
they
Yeah,
started
listen,
off the year
They
good,
started
but
off hot,
they kind of
fell
fail. They
completely
kind of
off.
fail.
I didn't
But
see
they not
SMU.
on the
Yeah,
list. They
SMU.
not.
Nah, they not up there.
No, they haven't had any buzz since I would say, truthfully, since conference play started.
and no
I
one
don't
be
know, Sly. I haven't watched UCLA this year.
and no one like like wouldn't be shocked if Auburn or Duke wouldn't cut down the nets, right? Because it's like wide open like that, or is it just
Wait, repeat that.
like would anybody be shocked if anybody other than like Auburn or Duke cut down the nets?
I wouldn't be too surprised to be
No,
honest with you. I think they the heavy hitters, but I wouldn't be too surprised if it was somebody else that
And
came out
that's
of
a
there.
good thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be
I
surprised if they won, but I also wouldn't be surprised if somebody else won.
I
Yeah,
think
that's where I'm
Jaja,
at on it.
I think Auburn will lose before Duke.
I'm gonna just say this.
In my opinion.
You think
That's
I
so?
think
I
if
thought the opposite, but
Mm.
okay. I
no,
thought
I
the
think
opposite.
I think Auburn is heavily relied on their defense. So they get a lot of stops, but they can go in bad shooting slumps that can't lose them the game, as we seen with Alabama. And
Mhm.
them stops kind of don't really matter because you can go against another team like Alabama who just constantly hit shots to keep momentum in these games and they can get them out of there. I
Mark
think
hit shots, but yeah.
Yeah, or yeah, just shots, just winning play shots that I can
Yeah.
say. Duke, on the other hand, I think, like I said yesterday, it's not really just a Cooper Flag thing. They also have other guys that are stepping up right now, where it's not heavily relied on him, and he don't have to go and take over mode, and they can still win the game. And Duke also gets stops. Now, do you know that, you know what's been going on? OG, the freshman shit don't really make it that far, but they freshmen can go, they vets can go, they bench can go, and they got a good coach. So I
Yeah.
think they can survive more than the Arbor.
Okay. That makes sense because if you're talking about two teams that play good defense, and you're saying the one you lean more toward Duke because they heavier on offense as well. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah, because
yeah,
if my defense can't stop you and I can't rely on my offense, it's gonna be a challenge for me. But if my defense can't stop you, but I can try to go have a shootout with your motherfucking ass. Come on with it. You know what I mean? You still got a chance. So
yeah.
I get that makes sense.
I think I lean that way more. I think I lean to the shootout more. If we canceling out the defense, if we
Yeah,
canceling out the defense, give me the shootout. Then then I'm not getting stops. My shots ain't falling. We lost. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
But if
That's the same problem I think, and then we gonna stay on this, but that's the same problem I think that's gonna be ultimately due to Rockets in. At some point, the defense ain't gonna work, and we gonna be too soft on the offensive side to overcome anything. But so that's the exact point that you're making is that Auburn, as long as they can bully a nigga and they can bully him with their defense, they probably gonna win. But if somebody ever challenges that defense, shit. Nigga, we gonna have to see what you can do on offense now, and we don't know if they can. We don't know if they can. I like the little guard though, the little left-handed guard. What's his
Who
name?
y'all
you
who
talking
y'all
about
got as a
Tahad, yeah, he's a pro. He's a pro.
Yeah, I like him.
who y'all got as a dark horse to make like a Final Four run or some shit like a
I like
if
that
it be on
St.
some
John's team.
I was gonna say St. John's, bro.
if
I
it
don't
be
even
on
consider them a dark horse, but
They're gonna
yeah.
be up high to the point where they might not be one.
would it be would y'all think it's gonna be like some FAU shit from a couple like I think last year before that where
I
like
don't I don't believe you can predict those.
okay
Yeah, yeah.
that shit just
Correct.
happened a team just catch
I
fire and
mean,
keep going
FAU, friggin' whatchamacallit,
Kansas State from last
Loyola, whatever the friggin' Sister Jean.
I think shit like that matters. Like the FAU thing. Remember, they got hot in they conference tournament, and that
And then
led
that
that
carried on.
led and you feel me? Like
yep
they got hot at the right time. So that's just some like Ari said, you can't predict shit like that. But this
And I
year
always looked
though,
at FAU like, yeah, cause Memphis should have won that game. I think I remember how that game went.
Yeah.
It was
yeah.
like
So
Memphis.
we
On
I
got
some
don't know.
on
finesse
I
some
don't, I
man
don't know if
Carolina
you can.
shit.
I don't know if you can predict that shit. But
On some
nah,
Carolina
for
shit. That's who's gonna do it this year.
who
what
Who?
you
was
say
that?
Wes
Carolina. Who else?
Oh
I know.
Lord.
oh this nigga
This nigga
Bro,
here. God.
you don't even see y'all name in these talks, bro.
That's
This
They
the
nigga.
point.
said
Like
they said
They can pull
a
an
Y'all
dark
are
Ilanda.
horse,
listed
a
as
team that's
as one of the first
unexpected.
four
yeah,
out.
but it's crazy because they only a first four out, meaning if they get a little run, they gon' fuck with them, bro. It's gonna be a Carolina bias,
Which we
bro.
have a run right now. We
I've
three
been
game
I've
winning
been
streak.
telling niggas that all year.
We're
Basically, West
trending.
saying they gonna make a run in the tournament,
We're
bro. In the
trending up.
conference tournament.
And all we gotta, yeah, we can't get first and second round. I think in the conference tournament, if we can at least win two games, especially if we win three. If we win three, it's over. Like make it to the championship. It is what it is. Like we're in the tournament.
Yeah,
Even if we
yeah.
Cause
lose
then
that,
like
but
Carolina did as a
if we
low
win
seed
two,
when Hubert first did it. I forgot what seed they were when they first
so
did it.
what?
Like when y'all made it deep, like yeah, 'cause what seed y'all was? I think it was a lower seed. Tell me North
No, we
Carolina.
were top three seed.
Oh,
I think we were
okay.
two.
I thought it was.
I think you talking about Baycott last year. Y'all was top three seed that year with us.
We didn't go deep last year. We made it to the 16, but we
Oh, okay.
lost.
Okay,
And
yeah.
yeah, we were one seed last year. What?
I think when it's all said and done, I think Carolina if they stay hot, which they are kind of hot right now. I think they get that little bye week game, and it'll go from there. I don't know if they get now. What West said, they go to the championship, they get an automatic bid just because of the ACC, the Carolina thing. So I am with him at that, and I've been saying that shit all year. I think they're gonna get some Carolina bias, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but the worst case scenario, they get the bye week game, and then got to go from there. And I think whoever they play in that bye week, I think they more than likely should beat them. So it'll get them, man.
Yep,
Just be in that
that's
right
good.
bracket, you can go on a run. So
Good
Man,
bracket talk.
them niggas better get ready for that NIT. Fuck what West talking about. That's what they better do.
Good bracket talk, man. Oh, looking at some gay
Just
action
like y'all with
tonight.
the plan, man. I get it. I understand. I understand.
Mm,
Some
Nick,
action
I'm
for
trying to
tonight
make
in
this coffee
college
over here, Nick.
basketball. OG tripping. We got Duke and Miami spread at 22.5. Florida and Georgia. I actually like Florida spread, even with them being on the road at -6.5. What else is probably worth watching? Baylor and Cincy should be a good game. Not saying I'm gonna watch it. Bama, Mississippi State. That should be a good game. Probably in the first half. I expect Bama to probably pull away ultimately in that game. Excuse me. And that's just some things to shout. You got Bama and Mississippi State coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And if you just want to see Cooper Flag, just to see Cooper Flag in action, Cooper Flag plays Miami or in Florida. I'm sorry, at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But Georgia and Florida should be a good game. That's definitely worth watching. So yeah, man, that's that for college hoops. I'm gonna push it one more day as far as the top 10, and we can start that tomorrow, or even I probably want to start the week with that on a Monday. To be honest, I like Mondays inside of fact and stats, so I probably put that
If you
for
if
Monday.
you can if you can, not saying
Mm-hmm.
you got to. If you can, I can do that. I can do that fully, like tomorrow, if you can, or
Tomorrow,
Thursday,
wait, what did you say, F?
or Thursday.
ranking the top 10 teams in college. Tomorrow or Thursday, yeah, okay,
Yeah, Thursday.
but
Mm.
okay.
Preferably, I'm not gonna lie. Preferably Thursday for sure. For sure. Thursday.
Thursday probably make more sense because tomorrow I know that's gonna be like an NBA Wednesday type of thing, especially with
Okay.
Luca returning to
Oh,
not
facts,
returning, but
facts,
Luca playing
facts,
against the
facts.
Dallas. So like, say Luca dropped 50, like we right there with it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
we
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
yeah, we
Facts.
can't, we
I
Wait,
can't
can,
what
I
was
just
you
can,
let.
were
I can for
saying
sure,
that?
I can for sure do a whole
I'm about to say when
Thursday.
I'll drop
Same
50.
thing impossible becomes possible. For sure. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Luca, man. Hey, Wes. Speaking of man, boy, we about to head there right now. Because I need to know what happened, bro. Can nobody tell me? I checked out. I look at the score. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm cool. I'm on 2K. I'm like, wait, what? Somebody said the Wolves came back. I'm
Oh
saying,
yeah,
what?
yeah. I just want to stay quiet that whole segment. I just want to hear all the bullshit.
Bro,
That's all I
somebody
want to
was
do
like, the
today.
Wolves
Back
I
in
came
don't
back.
even
I'm
want
like,
to talk.
trolling,
I
bro.
did my talking. I did my talking, popping shit last night. I just want to hear all the bullshit today. That's all I want to hear.
Man, somebody told me the Wolves came back, gang. I couldn't believe it, gang. I said, no way, bro. It's like, there's literally no way. Um, uh, I'm like, man, there's no way, bro. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. So we definitely gonna talk about that. Where I'm at. NBA. Hold on, sorry. Where I'm at. So playback. For anybody that don't know, y'all, the other platforms I like to host the show on, or that gives me the ability to host the show on with my camera still being on and things of that nature, is a platform / app called Playback. It's playback.tv to sign up and join the room. The link is in the description on this video. The link is in the description on this video to sign up and join the Fact and Stats Playback room. Again, the link is in the description on this video to sign up and join the Fact and Stats Playback room. It literally say the watch party about to head there right now. Talk about the whole entire NBA slate from last night, and then also preview the slate from tonight with Luka playing against his former team. I'm expecting a big game. Like I'm expecting like a big game. I'm expecting a 20-point, 25-point first half type of thing. I don't know, or even the second half. He's gonna have a big half in one of these games, probably even a big quarter. Obviously. So I don't know. We'll see. It's playback.tv / facts and stats. Make sure y'all pull up and join the Facts and Stats Playback room. The room is about to go live right now for like the next hour, hour and a half. And then I'm going to have other things that I have to attend to today. And again, thank y'all for all the support on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all not subscribed already. And make sure y'all become a member if you are not a member already. Trying to get the 50 members on YouTube at 48. Shout out to Chan for gifting a member today. Other than that, I will see y'all in Playback again. It's playback.tv / facts and stats. It's an app you can easily download. And the link to join the direct room is in the description on this video. The link to join the room is in the description on this video. And to make it easier for anybody that's in the chat that probably don't know, y'all can just go ahead and copy that right there. That's a playback room. That's where we are headed. The room is now live. I will see y'all in playback again. Thank y'all for all the tremendous support. And the show will continue on playback.